Hi everyone, this is Emily Conway, and I'll be presenting the Melrose and Madison mobile marketing plan that I've come up with. This won't be the prettiest presentation you've ever seen, but I'm more focused on the ideas that I truly think will drive success for our company. Okay, so one of the things I think we've really focused on recently and something we should be super proud of is our product. We've made a lot of effort and put a lot of money and time into considering different options for lines that we're going to carry, different ways we're going to organize the store. And I just think the actual shopping experience once people are in the store is absolutely amazing. I think it's something we should be proud of and really other local businesses should strive for. So wanted to start with the positive. It's looking great. But what do we always notice our customers doing when they're in the store? Personally, I notice when I'm in there, I notice friends on the phone or looking at photos on Instagram together. They're talking to friends. They're looking up things specifically on our Instagram or on our site about different products. They're always on their mobile phones. Really, that's driving their every minute of every hour in their life. So I think it's just an important thing to observe before I continue, that this really is a medium that all of our audience is using constantly. So why mobile for us? Specifically, I want to talk about our target audience because I think that's why we should consider mobile. We have two kind of subsets of our target audience. First, young women, 16 to 23. So these are local high schooler and college students. Mainly they're coming from the addresses we've gathered from Cherry Hills, Greenwood Village, and Colorado Springs. And then secondly, the older women or middle-aged women, they're usually fairly wealthy. They're visitors and also a lot of locals. They're seeking personal and intimate experience when they visit the store. They want customization, and they also have a specific interest in local boutiques and luxury goods. So what do both of these subsets really have in common? We've noticed, one, they're very mobile friendly, both of them. They're online shoppers. They're always looking up things online in our store. And they also love discounts and promotions. This isn't something we've done a lot yet, but I've just noticed even with the small things we've done, like, buy one accessory, get one free, they just love it. And so these are all things I've considered while making my mobile marketing plan. So how are we going to leverage this mobile experience for our customers? I've thought of three ways. One, we're going to have some mobile website improvements. This is easy, low budget, and just something that needs to happen if we want to continue to grow. Two, text message marketing plan. Specifically, we want to encourage people to join the Melrose and Madison VIP group through this SMS marketing plan. And third, we've discussed this but haven't really gone through with it, Facebook advertisements. So first, let's talk about the mobile website improvements we seek to have. Our goal in these improvements is really to increase mobile web traffic and also enhance the mobile shopping experience for our target audience. So I've included 3 photos from currently what our mobile site's looking at, just so we can talk about improvements that are necessary to make. First, we need more calls to action. If you see this middle photo here, this is actually our Shopify website, which is incredibly well organized and also easy to use. So although this is a different site from our actual shopmelandmad.com site, it's fairly easy to get there from our site, but I do think we need more calls to action. We need more encouragements for people to actually get to this page and begin shopping instead of just, looking at the blog and other photos from our Instagram. See on this left photo, this is what you get when you shop Instagram. Now, our shop Instagram's very popular, mainly because we tend to focus on all of our best products on our Instagram page. So personally, I would look at our Instagram and say, I want those shoes. When I press the shop Instagram and I'm looking for those shoes, this is what shows up. So there's a lot of blank space. The titling of each product is kind of misaligned. This is just an easy way to fix an error that actually might lead a customer to move away from the mobile site and potentially not shop online or on their phone. Thirdly, we've kind of already talked about this, but we need to send more customers to the Shopify site. This means we need to, I think, although we have a header saying shop, we need to advertise the Shopify site better on the main page by actually potentially even making it a larger heading at the top, since many people specifically come to our site looking for how to shop for the products online. Fourthly, we need to have an option to opt in. So if we're going to add this Melrose and Madison VIP group, we also need to create some way to have people opt into that through our website. The VIP group we will talk about soon, but it's just something I want to mention specifically with the website. So also, just a quick thing, but this third photo to the right, this is what currently shows up when I press events. Now, this is an event from December 5th, still up right now. So this is just a quick thing. I know we all help to improve this mobile site and we work to keep it updated, but we just need to do a better job because we don't want to seem outdated, and we also want to seem like we have new content continuously on our page. Okay, so let's talk about our SMS marketing program. Mainly, I thought about this because I think we really need to reach the on-the-go consumer. I mean, a lot of our customer base right now, we notice they're coming from carpool as moms. They're coming from school drop-off. Even college students, they're taking a quick study break to go shopping. So we need ways to reach these consumers through text messages, which they're constantly on their phones. They're not constantly in the store. So this is just an important way to reach them better. I thought we would begin with a monthly, maximum 2 messages per month, depending on promotions or events we're having specific to that month. And our target audience, as I mentioned, specifically is that older target group of women, 23 to 45, who have busy schedules. We constantly notice them coming in with friends on Saturdays because they complain about not having time or not knowing when the store is open in the week. So this is just a group that we can easily reach through phones. They're constantly on them and just would help us bring more customers in. This target group will mainly target them within a 10-mile radius, which it shouldn't be a problem because most of our women, based on the addresses we've taken over the years from contact lists, are within a 10-mile radius. And then we also want these loyal customers to become part of our Melrose and Madison VIP program. So this marketing program, SMS marketing program, will also help bring them into that. We want to keep a random short code just mainly because we need our budget to be low. So this means we could actually create a code of numbers that spell out something like Mel and Mad. But right now, I think just, texting shop, which is a random short code, would be better and more attractive for our company business plan. So specifically, we're going to use the Slick Text Basic Plan, which is $29 a month for 500 texts and 2 keywords. This shouldn't be an issue. Based on our analysis, we believe that 500 texts a month will be perfectly fine to start with. So this random short code will be something like this: text shop to 31996 and become a Mel and Mad VIP today. So this means 31996. This could be a specific code, but I just think it's easier given our business plan to make it random using Slick Text. This is the opt-in verification message, meaning this is what you would receive if you were to join our Mel and Mad VIP member group. And this is pretty simple, but just something to notice. We've really focused on legal requirements. That's a big thing and something we need to keep an update on if we're going to include this as part of our marketing program. And just little things. We want a 15% coupon, referring a friend for an extra 5% off. These are just small incentives to really build our customer group, since I believe having this strong group of contacts in our SMS market through our SMS marketing program will just give us a better reach on those customers and even hopefully bring in new audiences as well. So just wanted to show 2 at least sample text messages that we would start out with. So we've kind of discussed timing, mainly just from what we've noticed so far in store. People are coming in at lunch hours, 12 to 2 a lot during weekdays. the college students and younger audience may be coming later in the day, but we notice our moms and middle-aged women are often coming during lunch. That's after their workout class and before they have to pick up their kids at school. And then another time we've noticed is Saturday morning. This is more for the moms and actually for our entire audience as well. This is just a big shopping time, specifically on Pearl Street, with all the great restaurants and brunch spots. So these are times we really want to send these messages out. I don't know, you've probably already looked at these two text message examples, but the first one's important. Just show this text message to one of our employees for 15% off your entire order today. This kind of influences people to not only show our employees, but also it just makes it might influence them to come into the store more than it usually would on a random day. Also, just the grab a bite to eat on Pearl is just another thing to remind people that it's not just Melrose and Madison, it's really a whole experience on Pearl Street, and this is just another addition. Then the second one, this is more specifically for the VIP group, but I think it's just an important thing that we can make our Melrose and Madison VIPs feel like they're part of an exclusive experience. So we could begin talking about, pre-sale cocktail parties. And this SMS marketing program would really allow us to contact them directly and in kind of a influential way. So some SMS KPIs and goals for this. The goal, we want 250 opt-ins in the first 6 months. This is pretty reasonable given about 10 messages will have been sent. We're assuming that in some months we'll send 2. But this is just a great way, 250 contacts who are, loyal Melrose and Madison shoppers and who are now, we have a direct way of messaging them regarding specific promotions and events. We're also assuming that a lot of these people are going to share the news with friends and hopefully actually build our contact group out through that. So KPIs, these are pretty straightforward, but we want a 95% delivery rate, mainly because we want to make sure we're reaching the consumer. Originally, we considered a higher redemption rate, but after further analysis, we decided over a 35% redemption rate by month 2 is fairly reasonable. We'll keep a tally in store of who's really redeeming and showing that they're part of the program and then purchasing items in store. We want a less than 5% opt-out rate, so we want to make sure that our messaging is really appropriate and also appealing to our consumers. And then additionally, we want a over 40% conversion rate by the end of year 1, which hopefully should be fairly reasonable. So this is just an advertisement we'll be using. It's great. I think it's a way to market our SMS program. We include legal requirements on the bottom. We also just show several incentives for joining. We're specifically using words like secret, private, and exclusive to really make sure it's a great thing to be part of and also something that's admired. Again, you can see our easy short code there. So this specific advertisement, we're going to focus on promoting it through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and then through our website. And also we'll just post it in dressing rooms and also frame it near checkout to kind of make sure that all of our consumers are seeing this. Facebook advertising, this is the last way we're going to reach our consumer. So Instagram's amazing. I mean, we have a great team. I wanted to kind of shout people out. Just really aesthetically pleasing photos, well organized. We've included finally the Shop Mel and Mad Shop Insta page, which we're hopefully going to update. But I thought that was great. So one of my things is we could really update our Facebook. Facebook advertising fairly easily, very low budget. So I started by kind of creating our target audience, which shouldn't be very surprising. The age is consistent with what we've already decided, female, and then small business, boutiques, online shopping, fashion accessories, and then luxury goods. These are all things through our analysis thus far, we've noticed our target audience is interested in. And then location, this is pretty obvious since it's what we've talked about earlier. So some goals for Facebook. We want to target women in local suburban areas within Denver. That should be pretty straightforward. We also want to increase store sales by targeting new customers. So this is really a part of our strategy where we want to drive profits. We want to actually influence people to make a purchase, whether it's in store or online. Timing, we're going to run an ad for 3 months, April, May, and June, and then we'll assess the performance and consider doing another 3-month ad period. We're going to do the first 2 weeks of every month. So the reach for this specific Facebook ads will be, according to Facebook, 2,700 to 7,100 people, and that's kind of to be determined, but that's the range Facebook is giving us based on what I've entered about our target audience. This is just quickly an example for an ad that we would run through Facebook. It's fairly simple, but I think it entices people to check out Melrose and Madison page, which is where we've included all of our website information, shopping information, etc. So some KPIs. Increase net sales for all 3 months. This is important because we want these net sales to be larger than our advertising investment. That's just measuring ROAS, and that's just a way to make sure that we're actually increasing sales through these advertisements and not just, breaking even. We want to increase monthly store sales in April, May, and June, which is the 3 months we'll run the ad, by at least 15%. We just want to make sure that these Facebook ads are actually reaching our target group and are enticing them to make purchases, whether it be online or in store. Over 25% of purchases in the 3 months are made by customers exposed to the advertisement. We want to make sure our actual group of consumers are the target audience we're reaching through Facebook. And we'll do this by using match keys, which is, you use physical home addresses and phone numbers to make sure that those are the people that are reaching and are being reached through the ads. And then we want page views to increase by over 40%, whether it be Facebook or actually even Instagram, which is linked on our Facebook. Lastly, let's talk about budget. So website improvements, luckily, are free. Thanks, Kelly, on our team, who can do this actually for us with the help of her boyfriend. Slick Text basic plan, that's $29 a month. So for a year, it's going to be $348. And Facebook advertisements for the first 3 months are just $20 a month, and that's $60. So total would be only $408. Possibly we could do 3 more months of Facebook and also upgrade our Slick Text to just reach a larger group. And that would make our total $708. So basically for year 1, it's likely we'll stick with $408 and then consider moving up if it's successful, which I am very confident it will be. Okay, so one of the main things just through this whole presentation, and I know it was a little long, I'm sorry, I think all of it was important, is look at our store. It's beautiful. It's been renovated. We have great product. We have a great leader to our right. And I think we've really excelled in a lot of areas, but this truly is the next step. Mobile is the next step. So how can we continue to excel at the rate we've been excelling thus far and just continue to bring in more customers and also please our current customers? The answer is mobile. I hope you agree, and I hope you approve our budget. Thank you. And now any time for thoughts or questions.